Inequalities. Inequality. What do you understand by inequality? In our previous exercises, we looked at equations, and we explained equations as when you have two sides, two objects that are said to be equal to each other. Let's say we can say 2x equals 4. This equal to denotes an equation, which means that the left side is always equal to the right side. Now for inequalities, the right side could be less than or greater than the left side. And for our inequalities, this sign represents less than, and this sign facing the right means greater than. So 2 is less than 3, 3 is less than 5, 5 is greater than 4, 3 is greater than 1. Okay, now there are other signs. You can also have greater than, equal to, or less than, equal to. Okay, so when you say less than or equal to, or greater than and equal to, it includes that particular number in question. We'll take examples to explain these concepts better. Now our first equation goes this way. X plus 2 is greater than 4. It means our x will now be greater than 4 minus 2. Therefore, x is greater than 2. Let's take another example. 17 plus 4x is less than minus 7. So 4x is less than minus 7 minus 17. 4x is less than minus 24. Therefore, x be less than minus 24 divided by 4. And x, therefore, will be less than minus 6. Okay. Let's take another example. 2x plus 4 is less than equal to 2. Means that 2x is less than equal to 2 minus 4. 2x less than equal to minus 2. Therefore, x is less than equal to minus 2 divided by 2, which gives us minus 1. Therefore, x is less than equal to minus 1. Let's take another example. 5 minus x is greater than 3. Means that minus x is greater than 3 minus 5. Minus x is greater than minus 2. Therefore, x, when you multiply both sides by minus to change it to plus, x will now be, whenever you do that, this sign changes. So instead of greater than, I will now have less than 2. Do you understand? Let minus x is greater than minus 2. Therefore, x will now be less than 2. When you multiply both sides by minus 1 to change its sign, multiply minus 1. Once you do that, this sign changes. So x will now be less than 2. Please don't forget this rule. Let's take an example to further illustrate this point. 19 is greater than or equal to 4 minus 5x. So we'll collect like terms. 19 minus 4 is greater than or equal to minus 5x, giving us that 15 is greater than or equal to minus 5x. So I want to turn the equation around so that I'll have x on this side. So once I do that, minus 5x now becomes, the sign also changes, less than or equal to 15. Okay, so whenever you turn the equation around, the sign also changes. So now I have that x will now be less than, minus x less than or equal to 15 divided by 5. Therefore x minus x is less than or equal to 3. So to change this minus to positive, we multiply by minus 1. So it gives us that x will now be greater than, the sign also changes, greater than or equal to minus 3. So this is our answer. Now let's look at the graph of inequalities. Now this graph will help you understand the greater than or equal to sign and the number greater than sign. Okay, so this way means greater than, but when this circle is shaded, it means greater than or equal to. Okay, then we'll now have the reverse. This means less than, but when it's shaded, it now means less than or equal to. So let's look at this. Show the graph of x less than 2 graphically. So we'll draw a number line. This is 0, here is 1, and here is 2, here is 3. So graphically it will be something like this. So x is less than 2. Then let's look at another one. X greater than or equal to minus 1. So draw a number line again. This is 0.0. This is minus 1 here. This is minus 2. So x greater than or equal to minus 1. It will be shaded and the arrow now goes up this way. X greater than or equal to minus 1. Now at this point, I want you to click on Start Quiz and solve the questions following this example.